What's new, buddy?
Haircut.
I like it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, dude. Was it before the show or?
Yeah. It was like
Obviously, you had to
Thursday afternoon.
You had to get like really sexy on them.
Yeah. Once it grows out, it just starts its own thing. It's a whole thing.
You should kind of do what I'm doing here.
I don't think I could do that.
I don't know what I'm doing here. It's
just growing.
just growing,
It's just growing.
and I keep curling it, and
Yeah.
it keeps growing some more.
Well, as long as it keeps growing, right?
Yeah, that's the good thing.
Yeah.
Could be like our buddy behind you there.
You know, it's his thing, man. It's part of his style.
You know, steely blue with the bald head.
Steely blue.
Yeah. Dude, so you were in a different state. You left me.
Yeah.
You left the Charlotte Metro 704 area.
I was in Virginia.
Meet Virginia.
In Dougspur, Virginia.
Wait, I'm sorry, what? Where?
Dougspur, Virginia.
Okay. Like, so what's the closest?
There's nothing close to it at all.
Okay, so there's like the D.C. area. There's like Richmond. There's Alexandria, which is still like the D.C. area.
It's in the middle of nothing, dude. Just in the middle of nothing.
Is it closer to Blacksburg or Charlottesville?
It's close to nothing, man.
Good gosh.
It was like 45 minutes from the interstate to get to this place.
Wait, so you got off the interstate?
Nah, I don't know if it was that far, but yeah, we were off the interstate pretty far. You know where Fancy Gap is?
I've heard of Fancy Gap.
Because I don't know exactly where all the places you were talking about without looking at the map, to be honest with you.
Okay.
But there was not like there was not a town close to it.
Okay, let me ask you this.
It was like a little ranch.
We got to get through this pod quickly because I got to watch The Batman tonight, by the way. It's on HBO Max. But anyway.
You know how long it's going to be.
It's going to be 3 hours, but you know
I'm at the pod.
Oh, yeah.
You're
that too.
You're in control. So
I am in control. I forgot. So did you take 85 up?
77.
Oh, so you were more like
I was
Western.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was straight up 77. Like I said, till we got to Fancy Gap,
Yeah.
which seems like the kind of bigger landmark on the map.
It is.
I want to say, I think the name was like Hillsville was the road, or was the next exit or something like that, a little bit up the road.
Green Hills.
And then we went to the right.
That's where Sonic lives.
And we went that way for a long time through some small mountainside roads and stuff.
Okay, cool.
Beautiful.
I was just about to ask.
Beautiful drive.
Good
very
deal.
Beautiful. It was a nice day.
Nice.
Sun was out. It was just a beautiful day.
Sun's out, guns out.
Yep. So we got there, and it's basically like a little, it's an arena, really. Like, it's an outdoor arena. I think they do, it's like a dirt place. I guess they do like horse stuff and
Oh, cool.
things like that, like outdoor
Outside
shows.
events.
Yeah. So they had a saloon, a hotel there on the site.
A bar?
Saloon. Yeah, like you push the doors open.
What? All right, we're doing Back to the Future Part 3. Next week, ladies and gentlemen.
It's perfect for that. So yeah, we got there Saturday morning, about maybe a little bit more towards the afternoon, probably about 12:31, something like that. And there's a bunch of bands playing all day, so we were there all day. Stayed in the hotel there on site and left in the morning. And I had some Shoney's breakfast buffet.
Oh my God.
In Hillsville.
Oh my God.
Dougspur.
Oh my God. Shoney's?
Shoney's.
Dude, I haven't been to Shoney's since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Bro, my grandmother loved the one in Concord.
Oh yeah.
And like, that's if we were hanging out with Grams, that's the one.
Yeah, so I got to experience that.
Oh, fire.
Oh. Yeah, we got home Sunday and just chilled out.
Nice.
How was your weekend, man?
Bro?
What did you get up to this weekend?
My weekend was filled with a bunch of nothing.
Okay.
And it was beautiful.
Fair.
Okay. Like, I literally got up Saturday played some Xbox. Guardians of the Galaxy.
I think I downloaded that finally, but
Dude.
I have not even opened it up once.
I played some MLB The Show.
Yeah.
I played some Madden. I watched this show on HBO Max called Tokyo Vice, which is fabulous.
Okay.
Highly recommend.
Okay.
A lot of subtitles.
That's fine. I read subtitles all the time anyway. I can't hear that well.
But a lot of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay.
Did get up yesterday, Easter brunch.
As you do.
Got, was drunk at like 11:30. It was cool.
Oh, Easter. Right? Oh, Easter Sunday.
Easter just. And then came home and played some more Guardians.
Okay.
Speaking of Guardians, something magical happened today.
Yeah.
I got a text message from you, sir.
Yes, you did. Yep.
And the text message was for Thor, Love and Thunder.
So stoked.
So this is only a 97-second trailer.
I'm so stoked.
Not long at all. Not even, I don't think it was that. I think it was like a minute 27. So
stoked. That's all I can say right now.
The little bit that we have, pretty excited, bro.
I'm very excited.
I am.
We got Doctor Strange coming around, which
In May.
I'm looking forward to it. But this one, man, this is. I love Thor, man. He's my dude.
I mean, he just got so cool after Ragnarok. You know what I mean? Like Ragnarok, he was just cool Thor.
Yeah. So yeah, we see him working out, slinging those chains.
Back in shape.
Yeah, getting. I guess there was one scene in there where he like takes off his robe or whatever. I don't know if he was like finally unveiling his new body. But you see Peter's like, come on.
I love the dynamic between those two, man.
Yeah.
This is going to be a fun flick, dude.
Yeah.
Taika Waititi directed Ragnarok. Just one of the best, funniest Marvel movies with a bunch of great action.
Yeah.
This is going to be the same. This has Jane coming back, though.
Yeah.
As Lady Thor.
And Mjolnir's coming back, too.
Yes.
Like the OG.
The OG put together.
Back together, yeah.
Little Elmer's glue there. What we didn't see, right? Well, one, Idris Elba died actually, during the events of Thanos, which sucks, but we get Lady Thor with her, and the villain is going to be Christian Bale, who we're going to talk about here in just a few minutes.
Pretty good how that worked out.
Dude.
We didn't see him.
We did not
see him in the trailer. We know he's there. But we get to see some sneak peek of some more gods.
Yeah.
A little Zeus action. Mount Olympus. So stoked.
Dude, yeah, this is... And I think... Excuse me. And I think the way that they're going to go is like... They're just going to talk shit about all these gods and everything. Yeah. Like, I think it's just going to be like I'm Thor, you're nobody. Yeah. I think it's just going to be fun, man. Yeah. The entire time.
Oh, yeah, man.
Welcome to this week's episode of Movie in a Pod. I am Clyde Smith.
And I am Javier Villalobos.
On this week's episode, we are discussing the trailers for Senior Year, Bob's Burger Movie, another great episode of Moon Knight, and our Movie of the Week, 310 to Yuma. All right, buddy. Let's go ahead and just hop right into this, man.
Yeah.
We have Rebel Wilson, a slimmed down Rebel Wilson.
Right.
In this movie called Senior Year. A 37-year-old woman wakes up from a 20-year coma and returns to high school where she was once a popular cheerleader.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely a May 13th Netflix drop. Talk to me, brother.
Yeah, so she gets to go through all of the 2000s things.
Yeah.
That we've already went through.
Yes.
All at one time. It was already some good drops in there. One of my favorites that I heard in the trailer was she says, "I just found out there's like 8 more Fast and the Furious movies."
So good.
There was quite a few of those in there. She was figuring things out, man.
This reminds me of Captain America, the Winter Soldier, right? When he has that book.
Yeah.
And that book is just like, dude, you have Trouble Man all the way up to what is going on right now,
Right.
and you're just covered.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And he's just learning and learning and learning and learning and catching up, where this is a very scaled back version of that.
Yeah.
And
I'll have some super serum in her.
with a lot of comedy. Now we have a slimmed down Rebel Wilson here, with her new look. I haven't seen her, I guess, because I just watched a bunch of with the wife.
Yeah,
you know, she watches, what is that movie that they like? So the singing one.
Pitch Perfect.
It's not Step Up. It's Pitch Perfect. Yes.
Yeah, Step Up.
Yeah,
That's
Step Up. So with that one, so I've seen her a lot there. So this is the first time I've seen her. It's like slimmed down, and she's going to. I think this is like her first starring movie that she's doing. I don't know. Is it?
Probably. I mean, if it's not, it ain't been many before. I won't think
Has
so.
not been many before here. Well, this is going to be, like I said, Netflix drop. This is going to be like a Sunday after brunch, already drunk, and watch this movie. I do like that Sam Richardson and Zoe Chowers both in this movie. They were in that after party show that I was talking about. Just great. So kind of got.
I've been watching that.
Let's go.
I got my bundle. Did my Apple bundle?
Yes. So stoked. Let's skip the pod. Just talk about that. So, yeah, just they got a good Alicia Silverstone, Justin Hartley. It's just some really good people in here. I think it's going to be a really good, funny movie. So, alrighty, let's go ahead and move forward to the Bob's Burger movie. The Belchers try to save the restaurant from closing as a sinkhole forms in front of it, while the kids try to solve a mystery that could save their family's restaurant. All right. This trailer, you watched it. Do you know anything about Bob's Burgers?
I've seen some of the episodes, but I don't know anything about it. Like, I've watched some of it, but not enough to be like, oh, yeah, this is the kind of, I don't know if there's some kind of Scooby-Doo squad, or I'm not sure what's going on.
So, I am a big fan of H. John Benjamin, but from Archer.
Yeah.
Which is one of the best, like,
It is.
shows ever. I have not seen a single episode of Bob's Burger. Not a single episode. I know about, like, Tina, and she does the little weird twerk thing. That's a meme. And then, like, the other one, there's a meme of her, or a gif of her, like, laughing, and there's fire everywhere. Other than that, I know nothing about Bob's Burger.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably just say the same thing about me. Like I said, I've seen some clips and stuff, but it's not enough to be like, these guys are awesome. This show's cool.
But I feel like it's going to be like just a long episode of Bob's Burger, right? This movie looks to be an hour and 42. Wow, it's actually past 90 minutes. Cool. So
it's a lot to pack in.
It's a lot to pack in.
Seems like a lot of adventures though are going on in the trailer.
Doesn't it remind you? Doesn't it remind you of the Simpsons movie though, where like this big cataclysmic thing is happening?
I mean, they got to do it at some point, right?
But it's just a bigger episode. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we'll see how this goes. I will not be watching this anytime soon. I will probably eventually, before I die, get through all of Bob's Burger. Why are you shaking your head? No, man. You have no faith in me?
You know how long your list is already?
My list is ridiculously long, dude. And like, I keep adding. Like, I want
get a whiteboard up here, but just make a list behind you every time you say an episode. You make a list,
dude. So like, I could have definitely jumped into any of the shows that I keep on talking about.
Yeah.
But I watched like 7 episodes of Tokyo Vice.
Well,
and it was so good, dude. And that just dropped like 3 weeks ago.
I think the ones that are around have probably lost their appeal already. Like,
I mean,
Like,
I'm gonna do it.
Why wait when I can watch this new one? Or, why go backwards?
I mean, I still gotta do it though.
This isn't a Life Water sponsorship. I didn't get that.
This is also not a Lowe's food sponsorship. We're gonna throw these trailers on our social, man. Yeah, once again, we're not in the season where there's good trailers, but I know there's a big following for Bob's Burgers, so that might be enjoyable. All right, man. Yeah, this episode of Moon Knight.
Awesome.
What was not in this episode?
I don't know. Wasn't very much that wasn't in it,
dude.
We got so much fighting, awesome fight scenes. Awesome back and forth between Steve and Mark.
Oh, I love that. I love that, dude. Just give me that all day.
I feel like there's a possibility there's a third person in there.
I know there's a third person.
I don't know.
I know there's a third person, dude.
I don't know Moon Knight's history, but I mean,
I've watched this episode.
You got two personalities. Why can't you have three?
I've watched this episode twice now.
Yeah.
Okay. And they both are like, dude, who the hell did this?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I had to like rewind it. And then after I watched it again, I actually rounded to that exact same spot, and they both were literally just like, seriously.
Yeah.
It wasn't me. It wasn't like, what the hell is going on here?
And that kind of leads back to the first episode as well. Like those scenes where he goes black.
Yeah.
Like, was that even Mark or was that somebody else?
Very true.
We also get to see a cool, kind of chilled out Khonshu in this one.
Yeah.
He's just chilling, sitting on buildings, hanging out, talking. Like he's just one of the dudes.
It adds a lot of depth to the series, right?
Yeah.
And it's a mini series. It's already, not to spoil it for anybody, but it's just 6 episodes. A mini series is not getting renewed for a season 2 or anything of that nature. But it adds a lot of depth to this mini series, right? Where you could just have him not physical that we cannot see, just a voice.
Yeah.
But to have an actual like physical body there.
Just kind of see how they're seeing them.
That's fabulous to me, man. That just adds, like I said, a lot of depth, and it's kind of scary as well if you think about it. Like, do these gods just really is there a god literally like over my shoulder, just like bullshitting with me right now? How the hell am I gonna know that?
Yeah, and then we get to see the trial kind of thing.
Oh, that was dope.
Yeah, that was wild.
Harrow coming out of nowhere.
Just so many good pieces of this one in this particular episode. Like I said, the fight scenes were awesome. There's a meme now I see with Steve when he gets impaled.
Oh yeah,
he's like, "Take the body, take the body, take the body."
Yeah, take it, bro. Give it to Mark.
Yeah.
Mark will figure it out.
So yeah, it was a good episode.
Yeah, man, and it leaves us with Khonshu being cast by the rest of the gods for doing something he was not supposed to do, but does it anyway. And I guess Steven does not have those powers anymore. At least is what it made it seem like at the end of the episode.
Yeah, I mean, I would think if he was, the god's the one who gives him the powers, right?
Yeah.
So if he's imprisoned, no more suit.
Got to bring him out.
Yeah, that's what he tells Steve, right? He tell Mark to come break me out or come find me or something like that.
Yeah, so they got to work together to figure that out, which is going to turn into like a buddy comedy at this point. You know what I mean?
That's actually where it's going. Like as the episode went on, they kind of got more comfortable with each other, asking for help from the other one. So
gotta have it, man. Yeah, dude. So that was what, episode 3, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we got 3 more of these bad boys. Really excited. I wish 3 or 4 episodes into Halo it was this good, but it's not.
Okay.
I think it's Halo like before the first Halo Evolved game is what it seems. I know you're not watching it because you hate Paramount.
Well, never got into Halo either.
I didn't either until like Halo 2 in college. Okay. And then I went back and played Halo, then I played Halo 3.
Right.
And then I stopped playing Halo because I didn't care about all the other like ones without him. And then Halo 4 came out, and now I'm playing Halo Infinite.
Right.
There's a lot of Halo going on in my life, unfortunately. I apologize.
Nothing to apologize for.
let's talk about 3:10 to Yuma, baby.
Oh boy.
All right. So this movie came out in 2007. This movie came out right before The Dark Knight. A couple other drops that happened in the year of 2007. We had Disturbia, Michael Clayton, The Heartbreak Kid. Love that movie. Stomp the Yard.
Oh,
I know, right? I know.
Oh.
Now walk it out. Walk it out.
Next pod.
I am all about it. Yes. We should do all the dance movies except for Step Up. We're definitely doing Step Up too, though.
That's fine.
That's the best one. Freedom Riders and the Denzel versus Russell Crowe matchup, American Gangster. Such a fabulous movie. 3:10 to Yuma. This Western is directed by James Mangold. It is written by Halstead Wells, Michael Brandt, and Derek Haas.
We have a $50 million budget. Box office brought in $71.2 million.
Okay.
I think that 50 mil was an estimate.
Yep.
I don't know. It was like there was some that said lower, some said higher, but it's whatever. Starting this one, we have a fairly large cast. Awesome cast.
Oh, yeah.
We got Russell Crowe as Ben Wade, Christian Bale as Dan Evans, Logan Lerman as William Evans, Ben Foster as Charlie Prince, Peter Fonda as Byron McElroy, Dallas Roberts as Grayson Butterfield, Alan Tudyk as Doc Potter, Gretchen Mol as Alice Evans, Kevin Durand as Tucker, and about 17 more people.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that end up.
Surprise, didn't know Luke Wilson popped up on me.
Yeah.
That was great. Fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was awesome.
I saw that. That was a good surprise.
So I'm guessing this is your first viewing. Is
Oh,
this
yeah.
is this correct? Oh, dude, I'm super excited about this now. Love when Javi has a first viewing of a movie and we talk about it.
Western.
I know. Really different. All right, dude. Let's go ahead and jump into this. Give us that quick synopsis, sir.
All right. We have Dan Evans, a husband and a father. He's trying to get out of debt so the rest of his property doesn't get burned to the ground. Right?
Yeah, some gangster shit.
He gets caught up in a posse trying to deliver the gang leader, Ben Wade, to the 3:10 train to Yuma.
You are definitely correct.
Yeah, there's a bunch of adventures along the way, a bunch of obstacles to get there, obviously, because they traveling by horse. I would imagine that takes a long time.
Yeah, there was no DeLoreans.
Yeah.
Back then.
But in the end, he ultimately makes the biggest sacrifice he can in order for his family and his ranch to be safe and secure for the rest of his family.
Yeah, man. All right. Let's go ahead and just jump right into this cast. And let's start at the top here. Let me ask you. I never asked you.
Okay.
You want to start with Russell Crowe or Christian Bale?
Which one do I want to start with?
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's just start with Russell Crowe, man.
Russell Crowe. Ben Wade.
Ben Wade, yes.
The ruthless leader of a gang of outlaws. Now, that's what it says on this wiki page.
Right.
I feel like he was a subtle, ruthless leader. Like, he didn't have to be.
Yeah, he had the respect, man.
He had the serious respect.
Yeah.
Mind you, he had Charlie Prince, who we'll talk about in a little bit, as his right-hand man,
right?
Who is just batshit crazy.
Loves this dude, right?
Yeah.
He loves him.
Yeah. We'll do anything for him, and we see that. But Russell Crowe as Ben Wade, you can tell that he's been around the block. He's an outlaw. He talks about being, going to San Francisco, being a couple other places.
Yeah.
And really respected and kind of soft-spoken as well. He doesn't have to be loud and boisterous and stuff like that. He's very smooth, man. I love Russell Crowe in this role as this leader.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a fun time, and he kind of takes us into, is this how these gangs really rocked back in the day, man?
Yeah, I think that he's seems like the smart guy out of the group.
Gotta have one of those.
Which
that's why I hang out with you.
Smart guy making the plan, executing the plan.
Yeah.
Putting everybody in their place where they need to be, and ultimately it's successful. Providing for all these guys, making sure they got money in their pockets.
Oh, yeah.
They all respect him, man. That's where it's at.
So, like, I watch this movie, and I've watched this movie, like, I don't know, 15, 25,000 times. I don't know.
That's a lot.
And then just recently, like a year or two, I finally played Red Dead 2.
Okay.
This movie, Red Dead 2, it all makes sense now. Now, I couldn't live this life as like a Arizona or wherever the hell they are, like outlaw, cowboy, or whatever.
You wouldn't have had a choice if you were there.
Yeah, I wouldn't be there.
I mean,
hop in the DeLorean and go back, dude.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
simple as that.
One way to handle it. Yeah.
That's exactly what I would do. Dude, we gotta do a Back to the Future pod. But anyway, I feel like that's literally like the game while I was playing that game.
Yeah.
This movie was in my mind the entire time.
Yeah, I mean,
this and Cowboys and Aliens, but that's a whole different story.
Weirdly enough, I watched that one not too long ago.
It's so good because it's so bad. I love it though. But no, dude, like I said, great leader, very, very smooth talking, easy with the ladies, and just all around badass. That's what I really liked about him. And he's like cultured too.
Right.
Like even Dan's wife is like, I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't expecting this guy, right?
Yeah,
when he's having to host him.
Got that game,
out
man.
there.
You got that game.
Spitting game, bro. So smooth with it. All right, let's jump over here to Christian Bale. We got Dan Evans, a one-legged war veteran turned rancher. We got Christian Bale as this guy, and he's just trying to survive for his family. He's just trying to survive and provide for his family.
Yeah, and nobody's making it easy for him.
Nobody, dude. His son?
His son doesn't make it easy for him either.
I beat the out of this kid. Are you back talking me one more game? Right. All right? But he loves his family, wants to provide for his family, and he's there, which is the most important. A lot of dads are not.
Oh, yeah.
And will do anything and everything. So takes this job and to deliver them because he knows it'll set his family up for,
what a weird mess that was created, right? Like how it all intertwined from
like the first scene.
Yeah. Like, I mean, the whole reason the whole movie happened, was because of the barn.
Yeah. It's him owing money.
Yep.
In the barn. And then it just so happens that he can get this man to conviction to get him to the train.
Just because he was looking for his cows.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
He used the cows, Ben used his cows, and so whole thing was a pretty cool circle.
It's a tight circle.
Yeah.
That's some damn good writing, if you ask me. Okay. But yeah, he is one of the guys who leads this posse, as Javi said, to take Ben Wade to conviction to get on the train, the 310 to Yuma. Yeah. That is the train. The train is arriving at 310.
Yeah.
And it's going to Yuma. Great title. Let's go to Logan Lerman. And this is a very young Logan Lerman. And this is a Logan Lerman that I want to punch the shit out of, man. Like, he's so good as, like, that asshole kid, right? And usually in these, like, old school, like, Western-type movies, like, you don't really have that. They're really, like, revere their dad, and it's like, yes, pa, no pa.
Yeah.
Like, I'll go do this, I'll go do that. But, like, he kind of breaks the mold as William Evans, and he's a dick.
Yeah, he's not happy with the way his father handles things.
He thinks his dad's soft.
Yeah.
Probably thinks his dad is weak because he has one leg.
Right.
He just talks crap the entire time. which is like funny, but at the same exact time, like when you're seeing like Christian Bale and you see like the physicality of his face and like the depth of emotion that he's going through when shit happens or what he's thinking about, it's like, bro, cut him some slack, man.
Back off a little bit.
If this was my dad, I would do everything in my power to assist.
That being said, he does do some stuff.
He does.
He backs it up a little bit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He's he's not a wimp by any means.
No. Yeah.
Through the movie, which is a great compliment to his attitude. Obviously, if not, he would just be a little punk. Little punk.
Agreed. Agreed. Yeah, and like Javi said, he's very critical in some scenes to push the story forward to allow them to actually get to Yuma and everything. So that was, I guess, some redeeming qualities from him. Still can get backhanded.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, dude. Probably like my favorite character in this movie. Like I love Russell Crowe and Christian Bale, but like I really like Ben Foster.
Yeah.
In this movie, like Charlie Prince, like Ben's sadistic right hand man. Ben Foster just had a fun time playing this character.
Yeah, he got to be just disrespectful the whole movie.
Oh my god! As Ben was, like I said, as Ben was so smooth with it.
Yeah.
Charlie was like crazy.
Yeah. It was basically like whatever needed to happen. It was just like tunnel vision to that. And whoever got in the way,
got a bullet.
Yep.
Got a bullet in them.
Or a couple, 6 or so.
Oh yeah. Those like 6-shooters.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know what I'm doing.
That was perfect.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I've been practicing.
You watch this movie a lot. You know what's going on.
I have seen this movie an embarrassing amount of times, yes.
Right. Yeah, so Charlie just loves Ben. Like, that's the boss. We gotta find him. We gotta protect him. And I guess that's kind of showing the respect side. It's not like Ben has to be like, you need to do this, you need to do that. He's just like, that's the boss. We gotta find him.
I even love it when one of the guys in Ben's gang is like, well, Ben did it to himself.
Oh yeah,
he got caught himself. I can run it. I'm gonna run it.
Yeah.
And Charlie Prince was not about that life.
Nope.
So you have a movie, and the movie's a little over 2 hours, right? And there's only so much you can put into a movie, and the rest is like emotions and inferring stuff.
Yeah.
And you get that relationship between Charlie and Ben that, Ben probably got him out of a lot of jams, a lot of pickles, helped him out somehow, got him off his feet, did something, right? That he's like forever indebted to him.
I think he actually says that.
Yeah.
Right? He says, you know what he's done for us.
Yeah. We don't know details, but you get the sense that like it was major.
He's earned the respect somewhere or another. Yeah.
And nobody else is running that gang.
Nope.
All right, so we have Peter Fonda as Byron McElroy, an elderly Pinkerton agent. Now, these Pinkerton agents, once again, Red Dead. They're all in Red Dead Redemption, and my job is to in Red Dead. It's a Rockstar game, so it's like
the Pinkerton was like the transport, right? Was that the transport?
Pinkerton is like private security.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the transport to move all the money and all that, so whatever they were moving.
Yeah, so they were a detective agency. The Pinkerton National Detective Agency is a private security guard and detective agency established in the United States by Alan Pinkerton in the 1850s. And basically, whatever that they needed to do, they were hired to do. So there was a bounty on Ben Wade. So if Pinkerton Private Security wants to go ahead and win this bounty, get this bounty, scoop him up.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it could be any kind of outlaw or anybody of that nature. So that's where they come into play. And the Pinkertons are huge parts of that old West type ordeal. They were everywhere. They're actually a private security firm now. They're named differently. I just found that out like 3 seconds ago.
Sweet.
But yeah, they're definitely in Red Dead, which I had the opportunity to kill a lot of them, and I had to run from the cops.
Yeah,
that was fun. But he's in here. He's one of the guys in the posse that are trying to get Ben Wade to Yuma as well.
Yeah. Basically, the only survivor, right?
Yeah.
From the events at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, that which was some gangster stuff, especially with that railgun.
That dude was gangster. He took one in the stomach and just
straight G, bro.
Yeah, just up and ready to go.
Just straight 50 Cent in that bad boy. You know I can't help myself.
He's ready to run with that posse, man. He's ready to go.
We got Dallas Roberts as Grayson Butterfield, an agent of the Southern Pacific Railroad. Yeah. He's also one of the characters that is part of that posse with Bale, Dan Evans, to get Ben Wade to Yuma. He's more clean cut. Really, probably hasn't seen a lot of battle.
Right.
Suit's clean though.
Yeah.
Suit's real clean. Yeah. But definitely wants to go ahead and assist through here. Alan Tudyk, Doc Potter. We get introduced with him. He's the guy who actually takes that bullet out of McElroy, and come to find out he's a veterinarian.
Well, you say it's good for the patient to talk back at least this one time.
And he goes ahead and assists with that group as well.
This dude's hilarious too.
Oh, dude, does Alan by himself like in anything?
So
yeah. I love him in Dodgeball.
Oh yeah,
as the pirate. Arg. We got the beautiful Gretchen Mol, very small role. She plays Alice Evans, who's Dan's wife. She's the one that has to host a dinner with all these guys and Ben Wade, and she kind of encounters him. Mm-hmm. And you see her, you see Evans' kids, and you're like, you see why he's doing this,
right? Why
he's going on this ridiculous mission to get this guy, because he has a hot smoking wife. Obviously,
that's the only reason.
That's it. gotta
keep her around. Right?
Gotta keep her around, bro.
All right.
We got a quick. I guess she's the saloon worker, and I guess woman who Wade sleeps with. Maybe she's a professional.
He paints her.
He does paint her like one of his French girls.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes, straight out of Titanic, man. Vanessa Shaw is Emma. Really quick role there. Your boy, not Owen.
Luke.
Oh, Luke. Yeah, really quick, man.
He was super surprised. Like,
yeah.
Just a weird face to see in this with Russell Crowe and Christian Bale.
Like Academy Award heavyweights.
Yeah, I mean, even with Ben Foster and Peter Fonda.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, it's just Luke Wilson pops up.
Yeah.
And it wasn't funny, but he made me laugh so much just from seeing him. Just like his face just pops up on the screen. Did not expect that.
So remember the movie? Did you see The Harder They Fall with Idris Elba?
I don't think so.
Was it The Harder They Fall? Is what it is? Yeah, it was The Harder. Yep, that's exactly what it was. Yeah, so it was that black Western movie.
Yeah. I did see that one. Yeah,
you did see that, right? So Damon Wayans Jr. was in that for like a second. Right? So that's the parallel. Yeah. That was the parallel. He was in there for maybe a second and a half. Right? It's like, wait, you have Jonathan Majors, who's a great actor, up-and-coming, Idris Elba as ACB's Regina King, Delroy Lindo, Lakeith Stanfield, and you go wait, what? Damon Wayans Jr.? What the? So it's literally the same exact thing that happened here. Okay, Russell Crowe, Christian Bale,
Yeah.
Luke Wilson.
Right.
I'm happy about it. It's cool, right? I'm not mad about it at all, but it was just very interesting.
Oh yeah.
All right, man. I am not a big Western movie type of guy. I'm not a big fan. Right?
I'm not a fan. Like I don't dislike them.
Yeah.
Just not like I'm not going out and searching for the Western Channel and stuff like that.
Unless it's Back to the Future Part 3.
Yeah, you're right. 100% correct on that. Can't argue.
I love it because you were just like, I got nothing, right?
I did that. Yep.
But this movie had it's James Mangold, right? And he did Logan. He directed that last Wolverine movie, and which was a Western. If you strip everything else away from that movie, it's a Western. It's exactly what it was. Mm-hmm. And the look and feel of this movie reminds me of like that. It's that same kind of aesthetic.
Gotcha.
Which I really enjoyed, right? The scenes, when you do Western movies, you can make them look as big or small as you want. And this looks like grand. This looks big. This looks like they were really out there.
Covering a bunch of land.
Just covering a bunch of land. It was gorgeous. It was beautiful. Yeah. Really put you in that you were there in that New Mexico type.
Yeah.
Wherever the hell they were. And I really dug that, man.
Right.
Really, really dug that. It really puts you into like, yo, you are with this posse.
Yeah.
Getting, trucking this guy from here to all the way to this train.
Having to kind of get over those hurdles along the way.
Yeah.
Those, the Apaches. Right.
Yeah.
That was a scene in there. They had to go through some territory of theirs. Just dealing with like the fact that they can't just like call each other either.
Yeah.
Like the guys are heading one way, other guys are heading another way. Well, they never know. They just got to hit the road and head back the other way.
It's just wild, man.
Can't send any tweets out or nothing.
Can't hit them on that iMessage.
Yeah,
yo.
Exactly.
You watch these movies and you're like, dude, just pick up a damn phone. We're good. We're good here. How we have to freaking travel across this whole plane?
Yeah.
Can we not like drop a chopper right here, pick him up and go? But no, just BSing a little, man. I do like this, bro. Yeah, because we get a lot of stuff, right? So we get like there's the Apaches that we have to deal with. There's the Chinese labor, construction camp that we run into, right? Mm-hmm. Just them even like camping at night.
Yeah.
You feel like you're there, right? And that's like the depth and the scope of this type of movie,
right?
Where I take Cowboys and Aliens, for example. It's so bad, but I love it at the same exact time.
I have that.
Only because I don't watch a lot of Westerns,
right?
And that's one that I can.
Have aliens in there in order
to, but like I don't feel like I am ever in that movie,
right?
This one, I felt like I was sleeping right next to Ben.
Yeah, cameraman's kind of like the other person.
Yeah.
In the posse.
Exactly. Yeah, you feel like you're really a part of it, man. I thought that was really really cool there. All right. Let's do this here.
Okay.
I have a theme.
Oh, boy.
Well, before I do the theme, Kevin Durant's character as Tucker is the sadistic ranch hand employee. Kind of glad that he got what he got. What happened to him, bro?
Yeah, I think that was going to happen probably one way or another.
Like, he was going to get it.
Yeah.
I just didn't think it was going to be like that.
Right.
And when it happens, because like it goes pitch black.
Yeah.
And all you just start hearing is just like him just being stabbed to death.
Yeah.
And the camera pans. The camera's like on everybody else. Like, what the hell is going on? What the hell is that sound?
Yeah.
And then it pans over. It's just Ben Wade
Just going down on his neck.
killing this guy in his neck, dude. Just
Fork.
gross. All right, theme for this. And I feel like we've been watching a lot of these type of movies where it's just like, what would you do for your family, you know, for your loved ones and everything? And that's kind of this thing. But instead of jumping to that, because that's kind of the theme we've been kind of rocking with for a few weeks now, unfortunately. Well, not unfortunately, these are fantastic movies. But, you know, putting your pride aside.
Yeah.
And doing the right thing for once. Even though you're about to get out again.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about Ben. You're looking at
I'm looking at it from a different perspective.
Yeah, he said he already broke out a couple times. He wasn't they in the mood. The horse was following him.
Yo, did you see Christian Bale's face when he said, "Well, since we're all being honest, I tell you, I've been to Yuma a few times, been broken out twice," and Christian Bale was just like, "What the fuck? Yeah. Why am I even doing this?" Right?
Yeah. So you say this was all a waste of time.
This entire thing, you can throw this back at my house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we could just let you go right there. Not even worry about it. Yeah. Yeah, that's a cool way to look at it from that, the quote unquote villain side of it.
Yeah, because he still has to pay for his sins. He still has to pay for like all the crimes and stuff that he's done and the people that he has killed. But to put your pride aside for just a few moments and not get the W.
And I think he kind of connected with the son as a little bit too.
Yeah.
Connected with William.
Yeah.
Throughout their journey, and then Dan's story about trying to keep, he wants to make sure his son actually respects him.
And that's huge.
Yeah. And that's kind of what turned Ben to, I guess, say, let's go for it. Maybe it's a win-win if I can break out anyways.
Yeah. And so like the scene that we're talking about is basically one of the last scenes in the movie, and it's Ben's like, all right, well, we're gonna try this.
Yeah.
You might not make it. Hell, I might get shot in this process, but we're gonna try. All right. And he could have easily called off his boys.
Yeah.
Could have easily.
Which was super weird. Like, yeah, that was something I was looking at when I was watching. I was like, okay, so they're just blindly shooting at both of them. Why isn't he just like, hey, guys, relax. You're going to shoot me. You're here to rescue me. You're going to shoot me.
Yo, Charlie, chill, bro. Chill.
Yeah, calm down, man.
But you also see like the look on Charlie's face, who looks sadistic already.
Yeah,
but he looks even more perplexed.
He's got straight, just red vision right there.
Yeah,
he's just seeing red that whole time.
He looks even more perplexed. He's just seeing red. He just wants to get Wade back. Where I don't know if Wade would say anything, would it even register at that time? So he probably was just like, I know this. I know Charlie.
And I feel like
Charlie's not going to never back down. So
I feel like this is why they need Ben, because their plan was terrible.
Their plan is
right. They don't have the smart guy. They don't have Ben there to plan it out, and hence the chaos, which is the end of the movie.
They what was I love it's Wild West was one of the worst movies ever, but another Western.
What'd you say, Wild West?
Wild West.
Oh, yeah.
When he walks in, Kevin Kline's character, it's like you walk in and you shoot first, shoot some more, shoot again, and when everybody's dead, then you ask questions, right? And that's his posse without him.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right, team. That's our conversation about 3:10 to Yuma.
All right.
Javi, first watch. Talk to me, brother.
First watch. I haven't watched a Western in a long time since Cowboys versus Aliens a few weeks ago.
Nice. does count as a Western.
This movie was a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah.
It's action packed the whole time. Just scene to scene, just keeps going. So I have seen some Westerns before that a lot of downtime, a lot of BSing at the bar, and just riding horses and talking. It's not.
Which is the worst part of Westerns is when they sit
really
there, when they're on the horses and they talk about like the war.
Yeah. That's a rough part of those movies.
Oh, dude.
But this one kept going.
The Candy Crush out.
It's a 2007 Western. It's not way before that Western. But I'm gonna give this one 3 buckets out of 5. Good movie.
Nice.
I don't know how many times I'll watch it.
Okay.
It's not a Western guy.
Of course. But
these guys, Christian Bale and Russell Crowe and Ben Foster, all those guys made it a good time. What about you, man?
Dope. This is 5 buckets of popcorn.
Oh, I figured that
bro.
much.
This is my favorite Western movie.
Right.
Dude, okay. Out of all the Westerns that I've ever watched, which is like 5.
It's probably my favorite too. Yeah.
This is just so good, man. And it's like the thing about it is it's not your typical Western movie.
Yeah. It moves. It's action Western kind of situation.
And the thing that people love about Westerns, because I've talked to my grandmother and I've talked to my dad, who both love Westerns, right? Is that it's just like the conversations and the dialogue that they have, right? Yeah. And you know me, I love that. Put 2 good actors in a room. My
mom, my dad, they watch Westerns all day.
Exactly, and it's
TV
because
shows,
of
movies,
the dialogue, and it just moves and everything. This movie still had that, but it kept it entertaining, right?
Yeah.
As soon as you thought it was just gonna be like a slow burn, it picks it up with something else.
Yeah, there was never no long chill ride across the plains.
Yeah,
they skipped that for one.
Let's keep it moving
and go on to the next adventure, which was awesome.
Yeah, and then you have the star power of just Christian Bale and Russell Crowe, and just seeing them go back and forth.
Yeah,
in their conversations. I one of my favorite scenes is Russell Crowe's character Ben Wade is at Evan's dinner table. He's like, I don't like the gristle. Now you gotta cut that up for me, right? It's so disrespectful, but so nice at the same exact time.
Right.
Right? And then, you just see the mild-mannered rancher that is Dan. He's cutting it up. That's just fantastic acting.
Right.
You see, it on his face. He's like,
this is some BS.
This is why my damn kid don't respect me right now, right?
Yeah, cutting up a grown man's food.
Yeah, dude, so the acting is fantastic, brother. This gets 5 buckets of popcorn. The rewatchability on this is so huge. We'll not be watching it tonight, once again. The Batman.
Yeah, right there.
Oh, yeah. Definitely watching that tonight.
He's not in frame right now.
He's not?
Not really. Turn him a little bit. Oh, there's the cow.
Oh, there's the cow. All right. We're here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for subscribing to this week's episode, Talking to 310 to Yuma. Next week, we will be discussing the Sonic the Hedgehog movies.
Sonic 1 is streaming on Paramount Plus, and Sonic 2 showing in a theater near you.
I am Clyde Smith, and you can find me on Twitter and Instagram as I am Clyde D. Smith.
I'm Javier Villalobos. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Mr. J8200.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.